Today's video is brought to you by StoryboardThat.com. Please visit TEACHERCAST.net/StoryboardThat for a limited time offer. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the TEACHERCAST app Spotlight. You are listening to the podcast that brings you the best in educational technology right from the app developers themselves. I'm so glad that you have chosen to make TEACHERCAST your home for professional development. There's, of course, several great ways that you can reach out and join us on the show here. We love it when you follow us on Twitter at TEACHERCAST or leave us a voicemail over at TEACHERCAST.net/voicemail. Of course, you can subscribe to our audio and video shows over on TEACHERCAST.net/iTunes and video. And if you have a suggestion for a show or would like to be a guest, you can always email us at feedback@TEACHERCAST.net. Welcome back to the show. My name is Jeff Bradbury, and today we're talking all about video. One of the hottest things to come out of ISTE this year was a great product called Swivl, and I'm so excited to be bringing Swivl onto the program today. I have Scott and Jenny from Swivl. Guys, how are you today? Welcome to the show.
Hey, Jeff. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much for coming on. Now, I've known Swivl for quite some time. I saw you guys out at ISTE in San Diego, and I looked at you guys and said, this product is awesome. In fact, I even remember watching somebody in a demonstration using a Swivl, and I said, that thing is revolutionary for the classroom. So time has gone by, and I saw you guys at ISTE again this year. Tell me a little bit about it. What is Swivl?
So Swivl is, we look at it as a three-part solution. We have an app for your phone or tablet device. The app is iOS or Android. We have a cloud solution, cloud.swivl.com. You can go check it out. The app is free. The cloud is free for uploading your videos, unlimited storage, unlimited ability to share, unlimited ability to export. So again, the app, you just search the iTunes store. And then finally, we have our hardware, the Swivel Robot, which we'll show here. So basically, I have my iPad up. We have the marker right here. And I have my, if you want to hold this, just kind of hold that up a little bit. There we go. So you have the Swivel Robot right here. I have my iPad in there, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk around the classroom or walk around our room here, and you'll see it's actually following and tracking everywhere I go. So it makes for a super easy way to create video and record myself no matter where I'm going in the classroom. I can record video, and I can also record the content that goes with it. So PowerPoint, PDFs, get one file that has it all together, and our marker is also a microphone. So I'm able to get wireless audio. I can actually have two of these in the room to get two audio sources. And so we're finding so many great ways that teachers are using it to capture their audio, to capture their video, and then easily one click get it from our app onto the cloud, and then share it from there. Now, I was a former teacher. I taught 5 years middle school. Jenny's also a former teacher, and she does a lot of our positioning here at Swivl. So I'll kind of talk about how we're finding great ways that people are using Swivl in the classroom.
Now,
go ahead, Jeff.
So let's take a look at some of the stuff here, because as you were saying, video is so important here. There's so many people that are out there trying to flip their classrooms, and many people are looking at this maybe saying, why would I want to use this? How would I get this up there? Maybe you're going, well, my school district doesn't allow me to upload to YouTube. Why would I need to do something? And I'll tell you why this is important. Number one, if you're a Google Apps for Education school, you have unlimited hard drive space in your Google Apps drive. So there's no reason for you not to be taking video at large amounts and sharing it up on your site. It's private, it's free. Again, it's unlimited. For you to create some amazing video, to flip your classrooms, to share presentations, to create awesome lesson plans, that is why Swivl is such an amazing device for you.
Well, I'll tell you, Jeff, we integrate nicely with Google Apps for Education. We actually have a single sign-on with Google. And what you have the ability to do is, with the videos that you record utilizing the Swivel Capture app, which again is free, those videos are automatically uploaded to Swivel Cloud. Swivel Cloud actually has unlimited storage space, and it is also free. Let me talk about the benefits of Swivel Cloud, though. You have the ability to take notes with the video, and those are time-stamped. You can also leave comments and have discussions that are time-stamped with those as well. All of those videos are private and they can be shared with a group via email. They can be embedded in another web page. Or you can have a public URL and you can track the analytics and export the analytics in the comment as a CSV. Keep in mind that the app, Swivel Capture app and Swivel Cloud are free. So you can start utilizing those right away. And while we do integrate really nicely, the cloud is a great feature to utilize for flipped learning. It's really engaging. Its benefits outweigh just video on its own.
Well, let's take a look at where we can pick one of these things up. If you go over to your website, which is swivl.com, what can we find when we're there? How does the website work, and how do we order one of these?
So, off our website, we have a couple links up there. We have a link for our products page, so you can learn more about the three-part solution, the app, the cloud, and the video. We also have a great blog, and so like Jenny was doing a great summer learning series this summer, where we had a webinar every single month with educational thought leaders. Who are some of the people you had on that?
Oh man, we had Casey Bell, we had Peter DeWitt, we had Todd Nesloni was on there. We had a lot of really great people. Holly Clark.
Yeah, so definitely you can check that out. But if you're looking to buy, if you go to the button that says store, you can click on that. And then we're building out with a lot of the local educational service companies that you're probably already working with in your area, so that we have somebody on site who can come and provide you information about Swivl, come on site and do a demo. So if you go to our store, you'll see a sign up form at the top there. If you go up to that sign up form up at the top, you can actually fill it out, and then a local service representative can get back in touch with you to learn more about Swivl. You have to have one right now. We do have the ability to buy right off our site. What I will say is that I would fill out the form and get a local service provider, because they can actually provide you with not only on-site help, on-site implementation, but also educational discounts. So you get a better price even going through a local partner, and you'll have somebody on-site who can help you with Swivl and help you learn the hundreds of ways that we're finding how you can implement this into a classroom. Because it's not just about flipped classroom. We're finding people who are using it for student reflection, for a heads-up display, for an easy way to share their presentations, for teachers, for self-reflection, or for even group, cadres working together with new teachers or old teachers, or teachers who want to learn more about how they're doing. It's a great way to share their lessons amongst each other. So there's really a ton of ways that we're finding it being implemented in the classroom, which is awesome.
I love the collaboration aspect of this, and that really is the power of video. Having the kids learn that confidence to get up, present themselves, do some amazing things using Google Apps or web tools, or just simply stand up and give a speech. There's a lot of reasons for you to be using video in your classrooms.
Well, and the collaboration piece, now you mentioned the student piece, which I totally agree with, but the story that I always tell is when I was a first-year teacher in Texas, I taught Texas history. I actually came from Indiana, and I knew nothing about Texas history. And there was a teacher in our school, Brett Mills. He still teaches in Texas. He's fantastic. If anybody yet know him, he's a great teacher. But he was awesome. And I, as a first-year teacher, I would have loved to just sit in his classroom for like 2.5 months and just learn everything he did. I couldn't do that. As we all know, I'm stuck teaching my own classes. I wish I would have had something like this where I could have had Brett use this very easily, just one button push, capture everything he did all day, and then I could go back and see what he was doing, see how he had classroom management, how he took care of things. As a first-year teacher, we all have been there. I was totally underwater. I just wanted to spend time in Brett Mills' classroom. This allows, as teachers, we're almost stuck in our own little, classroom worlds. This allows you to really break free of those walls and get connected with all the teachers, not only in your school, but your district and across the country.
So, Scott, I have a couple of problems here. I know that next month, Apple's going to be coming out with a brand new slew of everything. Should I wait to pick a Swivl up to see if it's compatible with my new device?
Never wait. You got to buy it right now. No, you don't need to worry about that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Swivl right here. We're going to take it off the stand. And so you'll see that actually with our Swivl device, we have a variety of inserts. And so this piece right here pops right out. This is actually what holds the iPad in the case. It comes with 3 different shims with different levels of foam, so it can hold really any iPad. We also have a Mount Anything kit, which is a piece like this. It's very thin. We're actually using one on the back of this iPad right here. It's just a little scrunchie that kind of clips in. So we can even take an iPad and an OtterBox. So long as the iPad is in the same size, and we expect iPads to get smaller, not bigger, it's going to fit into the shim. So we totally work with basically any iPad that has a camera, so Gen 2 on. And for everything that we've seen, the iPad is not, if it comes out 5 times bigger, then we might have a problem. I really doubt Apple's going to come back out with an iPad that's like the size of an old Newton or something like that.
Scott, that is amazing. A couple more questions for you. I know with my district, they might not have the most, an iPad, say, with the largest hard drive. What advice do you have for taking an hour-long lesson plan if we only have those 16 gig hard drives?
Yeah, so what you can do, using our app, and I'll kind of show you here. I'm not sure how well it shows, but when you see our app is running, you'll see in the upper right-hand corner, I gotta flip it around, upper right-hand corner, it'll show me the max amount of time left on this device. So it does record to the iPad, and then obviously it goes to the cloud, and I can take it off there, but it does get physically recorded to the iPad. I'm not sure with the glare how well you can go. The max amount of time left there. So on this one, I have 8.5 hours, so I have a larger iPad. What is really nice is within our app, and this is one of the great features that our app has that a lot of other recording apps don't, is I have the ability to easily change the video quality. So right here, I can change the video quality from HD to SD. Well, actually, I go from SD to HD, and so when I do that, I'll see that now my recording time has gone down to only 4 hours. So one of the things you can do, if let's say you only have 30 minutes left on your iPad, you can change the quality to SD as opposed to HD, but that is always there. So if you're about to start a 45-minute lecture, you know right away how much time is left on your iPad, so you're not going to get halfway through and then realize you're not recording. You always know before you start how much time you have left.
Scott, I gotta tell you, Swivl is an amazing device. Why don't you give us one more taste of it? Where can we go to find one of these things, and where can we get a hold of you on your social media channels?
Yeah, so the best place to go to get our app is go to the iTunes store and search the Swivel Capture app. To check out our cloud, you can get a free cloud account, so you can go to cloud.swivel.com. And the thing you can do, I mean, right now you can get the app, you can record video, you can add slides to it, you can put it up on the cloud, you can do all of that independent of even having the hardware. So from a free perspective, you can start capturing video and sharing it in a very easy and flexible way right now with the Swivel Capture app on iTunes or Android store and cloud.swivel.com. If you're interested in learning more about the hardware, just go to our website, swivel.com, go to our store and fill out the form to get more information, and we'll get you in touch with one of our local partners. And finally, you can follow us on Twitter @GoSwivel.
Scott, thank you so much. And Jenny, thank you so much for taking the time. And my friends, that does wrap up this episode of the TeacherCast App Spotlight. I want to thank you guys for listening and being a part of the TeacherCast Professional Development Network. There's, of course, several great ways that you can reach out and be a part of our show. You can find us on Twitter @TeacherCast. Leave us a voicemail over at teachercast.net/voicemail. Email us at feedback@teachercast.net. And we love it when you leave us great reviews and ratings over on teachercast.net/iTunes and subscribe on teachercast.net/YouTube. My name is Jeff Bradbury. Thank you so much for joining us today. Until next time, keep up the great work in your classrooms and continue sharing your passions with your students.